Welcome you to the show. We have one of the nicest MCs coming out of Arizona joining me here on the show there today, making some noise out here and raising a lot of eyebrows for sure out here. Puts it down for the real hip hop. Murkemz, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm coolin', my brother. How you living?
Doing pretty good. Your bar's stable as fuck. These rappers couldn't be honest if they played for the Bucks.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a bar right there, man. That's a real hip hop. That's how MCs do it. Especially I had to open up with that bar on my show because it's a sports and hip hop show.
Nah, man, all that, straight up.
Man, how you feeling though? How's your day going?
Man, bro, I'm cooling, man, chilling. Rolled a couple up, you know what I mean? It's the beginning of the day. It's the afternoon, but it's like the first shit I did all day, man. I get something to eat. Got the mad shit. Got a lot of conquering to do, man.
Absolutely. Conquer the game, bringing back that real hip hop along with the wave that's going on right now. And it's great to see that real rap is coming back and being respected again. It's actually always been here, but it's been put aside by the mainstream. It's great to see that artists like you are getting that attention, that well-deserved attention again. And I really haven't understood the youth not really being attracted to boom bap, because to me, boom bap is the instrument of hip hop. It's an instrument.
Word.
I'm just glad that you're doing that and bringing that back, and you're seeing it all through the freestyles, and we're going to get all into it. But originally you grew up in Queens before moving to Arizona.
Yeah. I'm from Queens originally. It's a fact.
Woodside, Queens. Your father was a DJ.
Yeah. Word.
Did you ever think about following in his footsteps and being a DJ?
Nah. But he was dope. He was from Pops Legend, but nah. I was never on the ones and twos.
Hip hop was always your thing. Big L is a big influence to you. Big Pun, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Snoop Dogg. You had a diverse listening catalog for hip hop.
Word. Nah, for sure. All the legends, definitely. Lot of new guys too, or guys that been around in the recent, decade or so. A lot of ill niggas, man.
Drake and Kanye are two newer influences of yours.
Yeah. Drake, yay. Shit, I fuck with Thug. There's a couple niggas. There's a bunch of niggas. Kodak. Sometimes motherfucking. There's a bunch of niggas. I go all day. But yeah, I grab inspiration from all over the place.
It all started when these witty lines were coming into your head and bars were coming into your head, and you started writing them down. Can you recall any of these bars that started your career?
Oh man, son. I said I get so much green, they calling me Shrek. That was one of them. I think I rhymed that with hit a nigga with a tech. I think it was something along them lines. I got keys like a janitor. I think that was even a Big L line, but I threw it in one of my raps. Like, fuck it. It was adolescence. But yeah, it was some lines that I think I said custodian or some shit like that, just to make it mine. But shit like that.
You got the newest ones out here. You got M1 Fastlane, All Right Bet, the side A and side B for Fastlane Deluxe. Word. Is it one of your goals to sell out a concert like Jay-Z with the side Bs?
Yeah, man, of course, man. That shit would be amazing. One day, man, for sure. Hell yeah.
Your two albums that you remember listening, some of your first albums there were It's Dark and Hell is Hot, DMX, and the Slim Shady LP, Eminem.
Yeah. Always doing his work. That's hilarious. Yeah, for sure.
You took them from your mother on the song Controversy 5.
Yeah. What the game means to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember they was like hanging around the house, and I had a PlayStation, and I don't know if you remember, it was probably like 99, 98, or there was a game I had that was called it was a racing game. I think matter of fact, it might have been an old Nintendo game, but they remade it from PlayStation. Pole Position, right? So you could play the game, but you could rip music. Like, it was one of those first games where you could rip music. I don't know how the fuck I knew how to do that shit, just playing around with this shit. But I was able to I put It's Dark and Hell is Hot in the PlayStation, rip the music, and then put in the other game, and then put the music onto the game. I don't even remember how that shit was going, but yeah, niggas used to do that so you could still play the game and listen to the motherfucking music and shit like that. Like, so that shit's ill, man. So yeah, them two CDs, they was getting a lot of burn.
Rest in peace to Darkman X. One song that stood out to you on his debut album was X is Coming For You because of the Freddy Krueger movie A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. Nah, that's one song I definitely, it was just familiar because I was already familiar with something. I mean, as opposed to any other rap, I wasn't familiar with shit. I'm just like 7, 8 years old, but I was already familiar with that. Niggas was watching scary movies for sure.
You're a scary movie fan?
Not really, but at the time, niggas was watching scary movies. Probably when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. It was the rebel thing to do.
I like comedies, man. I like funny movies.
What's your top comedy movie of all time?
Top comedy movie?
Yeah.
Shit. You know what's crazy? I like comedy movies, but my top movies are in comedy movies. My bad.
It's all good.
It's like gas. But it's my top movies, is fucking Boys in the Hood, Menace, and my favorite comedy movie is Don't Be a Menace or Chicken Juice in the Hood. It's just so stupid. It's a stupid classic. But like my favorite movie is probably like Boys in the Hood, like and Menace and shit. Like, I used to love them shits. Them shits was like, when I seen them movies, I was just like, what the fuck is this?
We don't get movies like that anymore. Juice. We don't get movies.
Not Juice. That was one of them too. Yeah. All of those movies are like my favorite movies.
Tupac
and Goodfellas and Casino and Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale. Those are the mob movie classics. And Tupac really was one of the greatest rapper actors of all time.
Yeah. Nah, Pac got crazy. He was on his way to doing some shit, man.
His role as Birdie in Above the Rim, that's an underrated performance that people don't bring up because everyone always thinks of Poetic Justice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Word. Nah, Birdie was fired. Lucky was fired. You know what I mean?
Bishop.
I mean, nah, Pac did his thing, man.
Oh, man. Rest in peace to Pac, too. One of the greatest to ever do it. Moving out to Arizona was your mother's decision. That was a family decision for you to move out there, to start a new life. You needed to change the scenery.
Yes, she made the decision to. Yeah. For sure.
It was for the best? Looking back
Yeah, of course. Well, of course, I would like to say it definitely was. In hindsight, then again, I haven't lived any other life but mine. So you know what I mean? Now, I mean, it's not like a clone of Murk got to stay in New York and we could compare whose life is better. You know what I mean? Who knows what the fuck would have happened? But given the fucking percentages, she probably made the best decision.
I've heard you say that you rep both Arizona and New York, especially Queens. Do you feel a certain allegiance to Queens, being born there more than Arizona?
It's not more or less. Both was significant parts of my life, and is what makes whole. You know what I mean? So it's not like you can't have one without the other. It's not me. You
feel back both. To be at Hot 97 and getting up on that Funk Flex freestyle, originally being from New York.
Oh, that shit was legendary, man. That shit meant a lot. It was fire. You know what I mean? Always wanted to do that. Always dreamt of doing shit like that. Would even make jokes about it, but really in jest, I was really just talking about my aspirations. So yeah, that was fire. I even ended the rap off with Flew Back to NY because before Blossom got to start at the roots, not just the root of hip hop, but my roots. So before Blossom got to start at the roots, type shit. So it was like type shit like that. So yeah.
What was the process of you getting up there on Funk Flex's show? People may not speak about that, but how was your process of getting up on there? Did Funk Flex just hit you up? Hot 97 get in touch with you? How did that work?
We actually met with Ice-T, and Ice-T put in that call for us. He was like, nah, I mean, he pretty much was like, I like what you doing when I'm on the stage and shit, like on them freestyles and all that. So that's when I'm in rare form. So we was just like, can we set that up? And he called a couple radio hosts, and Funk Flex was one of them. And we got the invite. It took a while. It took a little bit of texting back and forth, but we finally locked something in. And Yeah, man. You seen I know you seen it. You know questions you asking me. Yeah. I mean, tell them watch the story, man. Watch the behind the scenes.
Yeah, you got to watch behind the scenes and the flows that you were able to switch up on there. You really showcased your talent up there and potential. What did he say to you after you spit that freestyle? Because I know there's some criticisms out there with Funk Flex, like when he had Griselda up there with Benny and Conway, that his face really, he didn't make any faces towards it. But when he has some
I
whack
didn't even
rapper
know.
up there, he goes all crazy for him. What was some words of advice or things that he gave you off that microphone when you were done and you really set that set on fire?
You know, he was cool. He was like, all right, you did your thing. You know what I mean? That's it.
Oh my
Type
god.
shit.
Uh,
But nah, you know what I mean? He gave it up a little bit, you know.
I was expecting him to be more of out there praising you, but
Yeah. Nah, no expectations. So he gave it up.
I mean, to be
As
fair,
opposed to not.
to be
Right.
fair though, if you think about it, Funk Flex has heard everyone spit from Big Pun. I mean, he put Big Pun. Big Pun had him on his album skate. This is a guy that's been in front of him for everything. Biggie,
Yeah.
everyone's freestyled in front of him.
No. Big Flex been in the presence of a lot of most prominent MCs spitting, man. So it's just like the fact that I could say, yeah, he gave it up. He said, yeah, he's nice. That's enough. That's enough
That's
when
enough
you've
of a
been there.
cosign.
Right. When you've been courtside for what you've been courtside for. For me, I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's go. And it's not even that's enough because we're not even doing it for that. You know, he could have hated it. I'm here. That's what we're doing it for. So it's less about, you know, Funk Flex stamp of approval or not, but I do commend him and letting us bless Hot 97 and I hope our relationship grows whatever it is.
He's got to put you on in one of his upcoming mixtapes in Flex We Trust.
Exactly.
It's got to happen. You've been setting all these freestyles on fire. Which one is your personal favorite that you've done so far? Because you've murked them all.
Word, man. I don't know if I got a certain favorite right now. I guess at the moment, man, if I was gonna throw something on, I'll probably put on the bootleg cab. I just like that one. You know what I mean?
That's your top one.
Yeah. I enjoy cooking that one.
Crazy, but I mean, you're really getting respect from a lot of hip hop pioneers out here, from Ice-T, Lazy Bone, Tech Nine, Diamond D, Razkaz. I saw Farewell with Razkaz. How did you get connected with Razkaz? Soul on Ice, legendary album.
Yeah. Shout out Razkaz, man. Shout out my man Kilroy. He's a one of the top engineers out here at AZ, and they got a relationship. And he actually linked that up. They was at the studio, and he's called the nigga to pull up. Cook up. We cooked up a couple joints actually, but yeah, Farewell was the one I got to take home with me. Shout out my man Trax 101. He was on the beat. He also did State Your Name, and yeah, pretty much Trax was there too. He went in his folder. He was like, let me see what I got. We clicking through beats. I was like, oh, that one right there. Wrote the hook. Let him know what the hook was. There was I bet he was writing his verse. I wrote my verse. I went in there, laid it. He laid his, and there you go.
A track with a legend right there. He's underrated too. To me, Razkaz doesn't get brought up as much as he should.
Nah, legend for real, man, for real.
Soul on Ice, Rassassination.
Going crazy.
Lazy Bone, when he reached out to you, he offered to mentor you in this game.
Word. Know what I mean? Shout out my man Lazy Bone though, for real.
What did that mean to you to have him reach out to you, because you studied Bone Thugs in their flow growing up?
Nah, man, that meant a lot to me, man. Yeah, yo, that's just my favorite group of all time type shit. So it was just like that shit was crazy. I mean, and Lay pretty much he pretty much the leader of Bone in his own right. So it was just like, man, that shit meant a lot, yo. And us to get to work together and even just build the relationship and all of that was just fire. Shout out Lazy Bone.
Tech Nine FaceTime you too.
Word. Shout out Tech, man. my homegirl Lex Bratcher, actually. Shout out Lex Bratcher. I mean, check out Fire MC. She actually set that up. She was in Las Vegas chilling with Tech. And yeah, she put me on the horn. You know what I mean? We was chopping it up. So it was love, man.
Donald Rollins was another surprise because that you actually went and rapped for him. He put you on Instagram Live and then he posted your freestyle.
Yeah, damn. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, my nigga Donnell Rollins. And that's ill because I'm like a Chappelle Show baby, for real. So
you mentioned you love the comedy.
Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. So, you know what I mean? I seen Donnell Rollins a couple times too. So it was just like, I mean, the nigga was in Tempe just fishing. I was like, oh, I just walked up to him. I was like, yo, let me spit you some bars. He was like, here we go. Niggas always talking about they can spit some bars. Go ahead. And then I mean, drop some bars. He was fucking with me, put me on live, posted that shit on his page. You know what I mean? It was lit.
Diamond D reaching out to you on Instagram, and what was insane was that he was reaching out to you and telling you about all the people that he had on his album, and you're like, I know you're a legend, Diamond D, because he wants you on the Dime Piece 3. Is that track done with already between you two?
you like normal.
I get that a lot.
My man Bryce Breeze will say what up. You know
what's going on, man? What's going on?
What's going on? I'm Murk's manager.
Yeah, he know, nigga.
No, he did. Know? I know. He just told me.
Bro, you are well informed.
Thank you.
This is crazy. I'm listening to this shit, and you taking us down memory lane. Yo, man, this is different, man. We gonna post this shit.
I appreciate that a lot, and I'm gonna send you the date. I already have the date in mind already. We're gonna get that posted for you and promote it and air it, everything.
My man.
Diamond D, just to wrap it up, is the track between you and him done?
It's written partially because I think there's gonna be some features on there. My portion is written. That's all I can say.
Amazing. Yeah. We got to get you a track with Lord Finesse, Fat Joe, and OC.
Nah, that's a fact.
When did you learn about digging in the crates?
I learned about digging in the crates when I was like 13 years old. I've been 13 or 14. I remember I just moved out here. I was out here for a little bit, and my boy Ive called me, my man Abiel in New York, and he was telling me about Big L. And that's when I first started really listening to him. And then by the time I was all in when I was listening. So, I mean, I was trying to see but that's when I learned about all of that shit. Yeah.
Big L, rest in peace.
But in real time, it was probably like 2005. It wasn't in real time. It was that was real time for me.
Big L, the Graveyard's one of your favorite songs. Casualties of a Dice Game.
Word, all that. Yeah, and them some of my favorite L joints for sure.
Underrated, rest in peace. Big Pun's another person that you grew up listening to as well.
Nah, yeah, man. Fuck with Pun for sure.
He's another DITC affiliate.
Through Joe Crack for real.
Through Fat Joe, yep. Absolutely. We got to get into the movie that your song Moonwalk got played in.
Oh yeah, man. Shaft.
Movie with Samuel L. Jackson.
Nah, man. Shout out Sam Jack, man. My shit was in Shaft, man. That shit was crazy, yo. Moonwalk through customs. Check that out.
You pull up to the movie theater and you actually hit up the people that told you that your song was going to be in the movie theater because you didn't hear from them. And they told you to check your account and you got paid.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Facts. Nah, yeah. Went to the movie theater. Like, that shit was crazy. I saw the movie before I got paid. Shit was out. I was like, yo, what's going on? They said, check your Sound Trader account. That's what they replied. And then they said, congratulations. And I checked it. And everything was what it needed to be.
Has anyone else, as far as production companies, been in touch with you to put your songs in other work?
Yeah. Shout my man Jazz Feezy. We actually cooking up right now. Yeah. All I can say is stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I got beats, and I sent them off. So we definitely working on some good TV, movie placements, video game, all that. I mean, We trying to be all over that.
The hip hop scene in Arizona is growing, and it's because of you too.
Absolutely, I'm definitely doing my part for sure.
You thought about putting your own label together and signing some artists eventually, because I know you want to stay independent.
Yeah. Nah. We doing all of that. That's all coming. It's all on the way, man.
Doing big things. You have your own apparel too. You got the Murkemz jerseys.
Yeah. Nah, Murkemz jerseys. They out. I mean, on Shopify, man. Cop up.
What styles? You got football Murkemz jerseys, baseball, basketball?
Right now we just got baseball, but man, there's plenty in store, man. We coming.
You're from Queens. I know I've seen you in other interviews. You had a Sam Darnold Jets jersey on. Thank God he's off the team. Are you a Jets fan?
I'm not really. I'm not really, you know what I mean, a fan of nothing like that. I ain't really a sports fan. I like sports apparel. And I like a couple athletes here and there. Like, oh yeah, I fuck with him, he do his thing. But I mean, I ain't all in like niggas be. Niggas be all in. So I stay in my lane. I don't really know shit, so I don't talk about that shit like that.
You have a few favorite athletes. Which ones do you favor?
Man, just the legends, man. Mike, you know what I mean? Whoever, the LeBron Jameses, the Kobe's.
Michael Jordan.
Type shit. One of my favorite baseball players going up, Mike Piazza, I see with the Mets. You know what I mean? Mike Piazza was my nigga. I used to like the Mike Piazza, Roger Clemens wars. You know
in the World Series.
Yeah.
When Clemens threw the bat at Piazza.
My pops was all into that shit, so I was, I guess, by default, but I was into it, so that was my shit.
Being from Queens, were you going for the Mets?
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, we was definitely going for the Mets. I was going to Mets games. It was Shea Stadium day. So yeah, I've been to a bunch of Mets games. I've been to mad Mets games.
Anytime I go, they lose.
Word, man. I got lost at Shea Stadium before. You know what I mean?
Really? You got lost there?
Yeah, security lady. I bring my father. I've been there a million times. I used to ride my bike up there. Eventually, my friends. I mean, it's just, yeah.
You miss New York a little bit? I know I've heard in interviews that it's neither here or there, but you really haven't missed, especially when your grandmother passed, and rest in peace, because she was someone that you cared about. Right.
No, absolutely. These days, I love it. Man, I don't really miss it because it's not something that's not attainable. I could go to New York. You know what I mean? Maybe as a miss might happen, a thing that happens at as I'm getting older and shit like that. But these days, it's just like, it's indifferent. I could just pull up, type shit.
Being from New York, how was it moving out to Arizona and creating connections for yourself and moving? Because it's a whole change of scenery. You're on the other side of the country.
Yeah, man. It was crazy, man. It was definitely like different culture, but I was able to find my way real fast, man. You know what I mean? Just being the type of nigga I am, just chopping it up with motherfuckers and shit like that.
Do you think New York gave you that edge? Because New York tends to be real cutthroat, and I know people that move to different parts of the country are often able to move fast when they get to that part because of New York culture.
I'm sure, because I'm coming straight from Woodside, so I'm sure that it did give me an edge or just some kind of charisma that wasn't seen by kids out here, maybe, or no, not that often, So it was easy to. Or whatever, get friends, girls, whatever, or whatever the motherfucking kid, would want to obtain at that age.
I know you want to stay independent. We touched on it before that you want to start signing your own artists and with your own label. Have there been some labels that have reached out?
Not nothing worth that I could really, not no majors that I know of, but people. All kinds of people, and I don't know who these people are connected to, but they are significant people. So, we just waiting it out, man. We just trying to figure out the right moves, man. We working.
All you need is the exposure, and it's something that you think that would be perfect is getting on that XXL cover.
Yeah, that is something I said before. Yeah, nah. That would be facts. That double XL, what? Freshman? 2022? Niggas gonna be like, who the fuck is that? Yeah.
I think it's possible because I think you're one of the hottest rappers out right now. Everyone's talking about you. The freestyles are going crazy all over the internet. So this is your year.
Word, man. We just gonna keep it going, man. Know what I mean?
Absolutely. I can't wait for that cipher. That double XL cipher is gonna be crazy.
Right. If I'm on it, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I need to be on it.
We gotta speak it into existence.
Nah, that's a fact. Know what I mean? They know what's good.
It's got to happen. Is there any
fact.
potential of you working with Ice-T on a track? Was there any talks there? Because we all know how like Ice-T discovered you and retweeting you, and he actually showed you to RJ Payne.
Right, absolutely. Shout out my man Ice. Shout out RJ Payne too, man. And there is some potential in that. There's a lot of potential.
That's big. How was it him bringing you out to the 10th anniversary of the Art of Rap?
That shit was fire, man. That shit was ill, yo. And yeah, yo, we got more to come. I did my thing out there, man. Got a lot of love from a lot of respected people, and yeah, it was lit. Shout out Ice, man. It was dope experience.
Who surprised you most when they hit you up in support of your music?
Surprised me most? I don't even know, man. I don't know. I don't really know. But the most recent, this Diamond D thing is pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is like on a different level, for real. So this might be one of them ones. And it's even how. It's like not even just you're dope. This is like, yo, I need you on my album. Like now.
Just think about that. You're gonna be grouped in with all legends on that album, the Dime Piece 3.
Yeah, man. This is crazy, man. So, I mean, it's fire, man. Yeah. All this shit.
Right in that catalog with Stunts, Blunts, and HipHop.
Word.
Classics. Are you working on a classic of your own? Because you got Fast Lane out there. People know you for that. You working on a classic?
I'm working on a couple classics, man. Stay tuned, man.
When do you think your next drop is going to be?
Before the summer. Or at the very beginning of the summer.
Tough.
Yeah. There's gonna be music and videos and shit, all that leading up to them. But yeah.
And people always say that battle rappers can't make music, but you're one of them that can, because you can battle rap. And we know the controversy behind the YouTubers and everything that we've heard. But we've moved on. I feel as though you moved on, and people aren't. I don't think they're going at you like they were.
Shit, I can't call it, man. I can't call it. You know, every once in a while, nigga might want to jump out the window. But yeah, man. Whatever. All that.
What's next for you, Murkemz? What's next?
State Your Name remix coming, man. State Your Name remix is on the way. April 1st. Stay tuned. That's featuring Big Doobie, Daisy Lynn, FTK Ghost. Tracks 101 on the beat. Shit, I got it's a lot, man. I got more freestyles on the way. I got more videos coming. I mean, shout out my man Deli every day. Best of the best coming soon. A lot, man. We flooding the streets right now, man.
Murkemz, and it actually spawned off from your original rap name too.
Facts, it did. And what was that?
I actually didn't catch that part. I read that online. It said that it changed from another name.
Word. Nah, it was J Murk.
It was J Murk.
Yeah.
We got it. We covered everything here. Murkemz, is there anything else you would love to let the audience know, your fans and the listeners? I know we got the freestyles coming soon, everything you mentioned before. Anything else?
Man, new Glock out now, man. Hard Body Youngin featuring Murkemz. I got that In the Days video out right now with Samaj Savage. Fucking Flex Freestyles Part 1 and 2 out now on all platforms and on YouTube if you want to see the visual, man. And yeah, man, stay tuned. State Your Name on the way. All that.
And they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter at Murkemz.
Everything. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, whatever. Murkemz, Murkemz.
That's right. Murkemz, I want to thank you for coming on the show here for an interview. I appreciate your time and getting all the gems out of you here today and everything that you got on the way, and for putting it down for the real hip hop. That's important out here, especially now that it's coming back full circle. It's great to see that we have figureheads like you leading the way.
That's a fact, my man. It's a good interview, bro. For real.
I appreciate that, man.
Lit.
All right, Murkemz, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and stay safe out here. I'm looking forward to all the new music out here.
Likewise, my boy.
Appreciate you, man. Peace out.
Yeah.